Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessedness Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, we're reading from Daily Reflections, August 19th, page 240, a frame of reference. Referring to our list, our inventory list, putting out of our minds the wrongs others had done, we resolutely looked for our own mistakes. Where had we been selfish, dishonest, self-seeking, and afraid? Alcoholics Anonymous, page 67. There is a wonderful freedom in not needing constant approval from colleagues at work or from the people I love. I wish I had known about this step before, because once I developed a frame of reference, I felt able to do the next right thing, knowing that the action fit the situation and that it was the correct thing to do. Okay, so farther along in the steps here than maybe some of you are, but that's okay. You can start working this in your own way. And I found it really, I was doing this mentally, was it this morning or last night, over something that I was upset about. And then I was like, okay, but why am I so upset? Like, fine, maybe what this person did was, not the greatest, was a little off color. But why am I as upset as I am? What is the unhealthy dependency? I didn't use that word. I think it's like, what am I attached to here? But like when we go back and reference Bill Wilson's emotional freedom essay, what is the unhealthy dependency I have here that I am feeling so let down by this person's actions? And it was, I was looking for some relief. I was looking for a way, not a way out, but I was feeling tired. And I thought this person was going to do something, because they often do, and they didn't do it. And I was infuriated because I thought it was so obvious I didn't even ask. And then when I brought it up, they were like, oh, but you didn't even ask. And I was like, I know, but but I thought it was so obvious. And so I get to own several things here. I get to own, fine, I did not ask. That is true. That is accurate. I did not ask. But the other thing I get to own is why I was so looking forward to that thing being done. And it was, I was tired. I was tired, and I was hoping a task would be completed so that I didn't have to do it. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. But it doesn't make the other person a villain when they didn't do it. So my internal system works so fast, I felt like hot boiling anger in my stomach when I saw that it wasn't done, and disbelief, because I was like, what? This seems so obvious. But what I can kind of breathe through those two emotions until I get to this disappointment. Disappointment underneath that, we're like, oh, I was just really looking for a hand. I'm just tired. It's been a long day. And I can sit with that emotion for a minute and be like, yeah, I am disappointed. And that feels kind of heavy and uncomfortable. And I don't like it. I have an aversion to it. But okay, let's look at what we can do here. What can we do? Let's go about that. And then I can pray my forgiveness prayer about the the prickly feelings I still have toward that other person who did not do that thing. Because it was not a moral evil. It was simply a choice that I disagreed with. But that is me working my program. That's how I get to work program now in real time, with this coaching piece, with my Catholic piece, with my 12-step piece. It all weaves together. And I'm so grateful, because that very easily could have gone another way. And I would have been picking up the wreckage for the next several days. And I'm so grateful to my higher power that in that moment, I was able to hear his voice. And in that moment, I was able to breathe in a holy pause. And in that moment, I got to implement the program. With that, I pass.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess, and I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.